So basically today we will talk about the activation of T cells. Before moving that, we know that consider this is an instructed cell. Right, so here this is we have MHC class 2, right? Basically this MHC class 2 and MHC class 1, like MHC 1 and MHC 2 both are protein and both are self complex protein, like they are self you can say that self protein, right? Right, but when antigen attaches to them, right, when that antigen attaches to them, this is antigen, they are known as non self complex protein. Then they are known as non self complex, right? Before the attachment of the antigen they are known as self protein, but after the attachment they are known as non self complex, right? Basically if we talk about MHC class 2, it only binds with extracellular particles, with extracellular particles, or you can say organisms, right? So now let's just talk about the T cells. Okay, as we know that when macrophages, like I have discussed this thing before as well, that when the macrophage after phagocytosis release interleukin 1 as well as some other 100 compounds which include glycoprotein and interferons and other type of enzymes, right? So basically it includes interleukin 1. This interleukin 1 basically activates T helper cells, right? It will actually activate T helper cells. Consider that this is a cell, and now macrophages have done phagocytosis, and this macrophage has released interleukin 1, and now over here this is the MHC. Basically we know the TH cells basically combine with they have the TH helper cells, they have CD4 co-receptor, and this MHC 2 basically attracts the CD4 core receptor. So obviously T helper cell will come and it will join. Let me make this one another color. This basically will join. This is T helper cell, right? Basically now this T helper cell will get activated and it will release interleukin 2. It will release interleukin 2. So by the realization of interleukin 2, basically this will increase its own multiplication, right? After the realization of interleukin 2, the multiplication of the TH cells will be also increase, as well as there will be the activation of B lymphocytes, right? There will be activation of B lymphocytes, and these B lymphocytes will basically produce, like it will produce plasma cells as well as the memory cells, B memory cells, right? And then this interleukin 2 will also produce, like it will also activate cytotoxic T cells, activates cytotoxic T cells, and these cytotoxic T cells will basically produce a perforin and the granzyme, and this perforin granzyme will basically attack on this cell, and it will kill this. Right? So this is basically the role of interleukin 2, and this is how the TH helper cells activate and how it actually works. Now basically this is like it was all the part of cell mediated immunity. It was cell mediated immune response, right? So basically what happened, the pathogen get directly kill pathogen gets directly killed. So basically this is what the cell mediated immune response is, which is a part of its acquired immune system and which is specific. So I hope this activation of T cells is clear to you. If you have any kind of queries, you can ask me in the comment section. I'm very glad to answer you guys. So in my next video I'll be continuing the cell